Hello, everyone, and welcome to the CayVin universe. Yep, we are back to where we started.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hey, Kaylin, what's going on? I'm gonna
Hey,
ask you like I don't spend all day every day with you, but how are you doing?
24/7. I'm doing okay. I'm
Back,
doing okay today.
yeah, a little back to square one today. So we're
Yeah.
just let me go ahead and sit down because I'm standing over here. You can't see that on camera because we do not have a camera. A little audio episode. I'm not gonna say this week. A little episode,
Yeah.
little audio. Already
Little audio
rusty.
episode.
Yeah, this week. What do we got going on? So I know we got some current events going on today. We're gonna talk a
Yeah.
little bit about what's to come and the new. I guess
In the
speaking of it, yeah, if
news.
you're a wrestling fan, the can we say CayVin Universe 2.0?
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wrestling. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll understand what that reference is. But yeah, the new CayVin Universe 2.0
Yeah.
that's starting back to our roots with an audio episode again. So, what do you got for me, Kalen?
It's been a while.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's nice to have a refresh.
Honestly, yeah.
We could come in
Little
here and we could
breaksy.
make excuses saying that we couldn't. We had issues with the podcast. YouTube's holding us down. Or our RSS feed was hacked, or having issues with that. We could say we've been depressed. We don't want to do this shit,
We were
or
also
we could just have a good episode.
yeah, we could have been abducted by aliens.
Yeah, we could
Let me get
come
one of
up
these
with we can
candies.
come up with many excuses, but let's just move it on and
Yeah.
let's not pretend we've been gone for 2 months. Let's just move it along, people. Just move
Yeah.
it along. We're back.
Yeah.
What are these candies called?
Um Polparindo.
Poporindo. These are good.
It's like a hot and salted tamarind pulp candy.
That's a new thing we're gonna do on the show is you know, eat
Yeah,
more
it's
candy.
actually the same company that makes those like little those peanut butter thingies.
What peanut butter things?
Remember you like gave it to me? It looks like a little frisbee. It's like a peanut butter frisbee.
Oh, it was like peanut butter patties with the rose on them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's the
was
same
good.
company.
It's like in Bronzeville.
I guess I don't know.
Where's it from? I
Wait,
know it's
can you
from
read
Mexico, manufactured in Mexico.
it? Yeah,
Nice, a legit Mexican snack.
yeah.
It's good stuff. We got a lot of news.
In the
We
news.
got some news today.
Yeah. First of all, I want to talk about this because I actually have been waiting to talk about this with you. Are you turning it down?
Mhm.
Okay. I've been waiting to talk about this with you. So I know I've been telling you over the past couple of days, like, there's this news case that's, like, everywhere, all over the USA, about this, like, 21-year-old girl, 22, and her fiance. They're part of the VanLife community. Did you know that was a thing?
A what?
VanLife community.
Oh my god, this is one of those trends.
No. I mean, they just, like, basically, like, drop what they're doing, buy a van, and just, like, travel the United States.
And where does that lead to?
Yeah, so
Where's van life? Where does hashtag van life lead to?
yeah, so right now the woman in this relationship, her name is Gabby Petito. She's missing. She was reported missing on September 11th. Nobody has seen or like heard from her since like she was reported the 11th. Nobody had talked to her since like the 30th. So it went about like almost 2 weeks before anybody talked to her or FaceTimed her.
Damn.
And her fiance took the van and drove back to Florida. So their last known location was in Wyoming. Took the van, took it back to Florida. Didn't tell anybody that he was back, right? So of course they report her missing. They see, oh shit, he's back home. Didn't say anything. Right now he's like not
Like, how
saying
did
a
he?
word.
What did he think? How did he think that would work?
I don't know.
Like, just hey, I'm back. Oh yeah, I don't, she's. Just, like at one time
Yeah.
she was in the restroom. She was taking too long. I don't know what happened. I just drove off. Like, what are you gonna say?
I have no idea, but that's the thing. He's not saying anything. So when authorities came to him, all he did was say, "I'm not saying anything," and gave them the number to his family lawyer.
Okay, that's just
Like, how suspicious
like
is that?
okay, yeah. If you immediately call him for a lawyer, that's saying I'm fucking guilty, but you got to prove it first.
Yeah,
Let's start the game.
but here's like the news is like I've literally been keeping up with it like every single day. So she's reported missing, whatever. What part was first? So they released body cam footage of like a few days prior to like her reported missing and stuff. They were pulled over because they were driving in their van and they were like kind of swerving. So the cop put on his lights and they released the body cam footage of it.
Oh, when
She's
they were both
crying.
together.
She's
Okay,
crying.
so I'm sorry. Before you start that, what is like the main name of this case again?
So Gabby Petito is the missing girl, and Brian Laundrie is her fiance.
So it'd be like the laundry
They're
Petito case.
Laundrie Petito case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just because I know I missed it in the beginning when you were talking about it, so
Mhm.
I'm sure other people might. So I just wanted to hear that
Yeah.
again. But okay, so they got the body cam footage.
Body cam footage. Yeah. So she's crying, and the cops asking her, like, what's going on? She's like, we've been fighting all morning. Like he really stresses me out. Blah blah blah. Like, we're out here like doing like this van life thing, and I have a website. I'm trying to keep up with stuff.
We're just out here just trying to be van life. What's going on?
Basically, right? So she's asked. So the cop is asking her like, well, like what happened with the car, and she was like, well, I was distracting him. We were driving, and I was holding the wheel.
We're just doing van life, and I was just holding the wheel.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, R.I.P. Yeah.
She's not dead yet.
Huh?
They haven't found her yet.
Oh.
They don't know she's dead.
Oh well, I might have just predicted the future.
But it gets crazier. After they see that, the cop sees like marks on Brian. In the body cam footage, when they got pulled over, the cop's questioning him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, she was like scratching me, hitting me, and stuff like that." The cop that night let Gabby go in the van and told Gabby, "You need to go find somewhere like to live." The cops
Somewhere to live?
not to like live like for the night, What?
Somewhere to stay?
Somewhere to stay, yeah, not live.
You need to go somewhere to live for the night.
Somewhere to stay.
Hey, ma'am, do you have anywhere to live today?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So moving on. Okay, so the cops provided him with a hotel room for that day when they got pulled over. They let her go in the van, and they drove him to a nearby hotel where he stayed that night, right? First of all, this is obvious. Gabby was the one in danger, and they're over here providing shelter for the boy because he has scratches and shit all over himself. So, there's that.
Damn.
And now...
What if this is some Gone Girl shit, and she's the real psycho?
This is the weird thing.
Oh.
Brian's missing.
Well, he could have just, he's in Cancun right now.
He just fled to Mexico.
Yeah, mostly Mexico or Canada. Most people.
Yeah.
Well, Canada's a lot harder to get into for us.
Yeah, right?
So.
But, yeah, that's like, he's missing now. And there was like, suspicious, like, her playlist from the day before she was reported missing on Spotify. They can, like, see that shit.
Oh, wow.
She was listening to, like, some crazy-ass songs.
Really?
I should have wrote the names of them down, but I'll look into it after, because I didn't really see much about that. But, yeah, she had, like, weird songs that she was
What if, like,
to.
that was the plan? Like, she disappears, and then he had to go back home and get a few things, but he ended up getting questioned first. That's why he didn't say nothing. He was going to try to get out of there
and
quick.
now he's gone.
And now they met up together or something. Or
Possibly.
We don't know where this could go.
Literally,
Whoa,
that's
when
why
I'm
I'm
just
so
thinking about
obsessed
that,
with
my
it.
brain just went in 3 different directions.
Thank you. That's
It's either
why
he's a psycho, she's a
this.
psycho, or they're doing some Bonnie and Clyde shit.
Yeah, really. And
Hashtag van life.
okay, speaking
This
of
should be
van
the name
life,
of the episode. Hashtag van life.
speaking of van life, babe, van life is a community. There are now other people who do van life, literally driving around the area searching where she was last seen, like in Wyoming or something like that.
Oh my god! Like somebody wants to be the hero.
I just remembered one more thing about the case that just came out today.
What?
This girl came forward saying that when was it? I think it was the week she went missing. That Brian Laundrie offered them $200 to drive him 10 miles up the road.
Oh shit! I'm all.
So he said something about that he had to drive somewhere to get supplies because his fiance was out doing stuff for their van. And this was while
he said he had to get supplies?
He said he had to get some supplies.
Repeat that, because I just zoned out. So what happened?
This girl came out on TikTok.
Okay.
Said that her and her boyfriend were driving through Wyoming.
We're doing van life through Wyoming.
Through Wyoming, yes. The week that she was reported missing, Gabby Petito. Brian Laundrie, Gabby was nowhere to be found at this time. Brian Laundrie offered that couple that came out $200 to drive him up the road 10 miles. He said that he had to get some supplies, and that because he was going to go take care of it, and that his fiance was back at the van taking care of some
But where
stuff.
was the van?
Exactly.
Where did he come from?
He was hitchhiking.
Just in the middle of the road?
In the middle of the road.
Did he say, like, where his van was? Like, how far down the road? Like, I think that was something that you would ask. Like, hey, where's your van?
Yeah, no. But he wasn't going to the van. I think it was to, like, get him to, like, a local store or something
And
like
he
that.
just dropped him off there?
Yeah, and that was it.
Huh.
Yeah, that was $200 later. I would have done it, too, for $200.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, and for $200, that seems more like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's, he planned to pay someone that money so they can keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, so all in all, I mean, that's all that's been done with the case. Like, there's nothing about her whereabouts. Nobody knows nothing. Like, they're still searching every single day.
That's kind of
So this is just something that we need to, like, keep up with. And then hopefully, I just hope they find her soon or find something out.
Whoa, people. So yeah, so we just have to stop this part of the podcast because we recorded that part of the podcast. What would you say, like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Yes, and this is today, obviously.
Yeah.
Which is
2
what
days
is
later.
today? It's 2 day. Well, I mean, yeah, but what's today?
Today is
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday. Okay, so now, what were you just telling me that you just found out about? Like, what you've been reading for the past 2 days.
Yeah.
What did you find out about this case so we can add it before we publish this episode and make
Yeah.
ourselves look like complete fools?
Yeah. Okay, so like at first, how I know who we were just talking, they actually had not found Gabby Petito's body yet, and unfortunately they did. Today, was it today or was it yesterday? I'm actually not sure, but this is just
so
from.
basically, I was wrong with the Gone Girl situation.
Yeah.
I do apologize for that.
Yeah, so she was actually found, and literally as of today, they have ruled her. They've already done their autopsy, and they have ruled the death a homicide. Unfortunately, so and Brian Laundrie is actually still missing. The only thing that's come up with him, and they've actually called off the search for him too, because this crazy thing happened that I saw. So he actually went live on Instagram for about 2 seconds. 2 seconds, and people saw it. And for those 2 seconds, all they were able to see was that he was possibly on a boat. And, like, they just saw, like, the ocean or a body of water that
Do
he
you
was
think
on.
he did that on purpose or was it an accident?
Only guilty people run. I think he definitely is guilty of something, and so that's why he's just on the run. Nobody can find him.
No, but like him doing that, posting that, doing that 2 seconds.
Oh, it might have been an accident.
Oh, you don't
most
think it was
likely.
just him just doing that real quick, just to let people know I'm gone?
Not for 2 seconds. If you were gonna at least
Yeah, I
put
mean-
a minute out there, if you were gonna.
No, because 2 seconds would be like enough just to show the body of water and like, look, people, I'm out.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing really has gone on with him, just only because they've called off the search for him for some odd reasoning. But apparently now they're investigating his parents. They think his parents are helping him cover something up. Yeah, so that's actually pretty interesting too. But we'll see where it goes. Hopefully.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
as of now, where has this case left off in all points?
They have found Gabby's body. They've already figured out that it was a homicide. Somebody murdered her. Now the next step is to just come across Brian, honestly.
I mean, is it 100% that he did it?
It's not 100%, but I know, like, the FBI, like, raided his house, so they're bound to maybe find something.
Wow.
We'll see.
Well, I guess in the next coming episodes, if we had anything to say about this podcast, we'll add it in.
And the only thing I have to say is I highly doubt this, but Brian Laundrie, if you're listening, we're coming for you.
Hide your kids,
Everybody.
hide your wife. We're going to
Literally,
find
TikTok.
You.
Literally,
I'm just
TikTok
kidding.
is after you.
Why would you be listening to our podcast?
That's what I mean. I know it's highly unlikely.
VanLife. Hashtag VanLife. Listen to podcast.
We're just gonna hashtag VanLife on all of our shit.
There is one. I forgot what the app is called, but there's one app. It's actually a pretty cool app. If I remember the name, I would like to shout it out. But we're on it. It's basically like, I guess it's like Pandora. Remember when you don't like a song, you just change it. But it's like that with podcasts. It'll come across like an episode of a podcast, and if you don't like it, it just shuffles to the next random podcast.
Oh, that's interesting.
So maybe we'll randomly pop up into somebody's shuffle feed or something.
Who knows?
Yeah, Brian Laundrie.
Yeah,
We're
Brian
gonna
Laundrie.
fold you like laundry.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, that was all for that. We just had to update on that because, yeah, we didn't want the episode to come out and be like, yeah, they've already. Anybody who is listening be like, oh yeah, they've already figured that out. If they've already gotten this. So we wanted to be up to date.
All right. Well, let's get back to the other episode. Nice. Let's go back to the past.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to the future.
Yeah, sounds
All
good.
right. Is this a work or a shoot?
Stories like this that I wish I was like, man. I mean, who knows? Like, I mean, this is in Wyoming and Florida that they're doing all this. It could be spread out through all these states that they possibly, were through. But literally working in, criminal justice, I guess you can say, like into the. Like, I would love to be a part of, like, this case to, like, more of, like, the ins and outs.
Yeah, this would definitely be studied in a criminal justice classroom one day.
Oh, yeah. Depending on the outcome.
Domestic violence? Oh, yeah. This
depending on
definitely
the outcome, though,
Yeah,
too.
depending on the outcome,
it could be fucking crazy that people are like, we have to teach this. Like,
yeah,
we have
it's
to
definitely
tell people about this.
Yeah. Well, like, when I took, like, a criminal justice law class, I don't know if I said this on the podcast before, but we studied the OJ trial as what not to do in a courtroom.
Wow. Oh my gosh. One other thing I was going to tell you, I know, like, there's not really many coffee shops around where we are. There's like a Starbucks, that we go to. You know how I used to like Dunkin'?
Yeah.
I've actually grown not so fond of them.
Really? I was just going to ask you, what is the best coffee place?
The best coffee place?
I'm just gonna say, remember how you used to like Dunkin', but I never liked it either because you liked it, but I would always get my donuts from Shipley Donuts, which was right down the street, because Shipley was just fresher. Because Dunkin' Donuts literally has like Like they get like even Krispy Kreme. I want
Yeah.
to say. I don't really know, but Krispy Kreme. We did a fundraiser one time, and it was kind of like that. So it kind of grossed me out, and I never liked Krispy Kreme either. But like the frozen donuts they just get frozen donuts and they just heat
Dunkin',
them up.
yeah. I've
Yeah.
never eaten Dunkin' Donuts.
So okay,
You know, I've only ever gone for the coffee.
so okay, as far as coffee places, what's your rank?
I guess. Well, I mean, cause there's like other places too. Like there's like one that's called something Brothers,
Have you ever had Coffee
Dutch
Waves?
Brothers, I think.
That's
Coffee
in
Waves,
Corpus,
no.
or Corpus. Yeah.
No. Did you ever have Stingers?
No, I would go to Coffee Waves.
Yeah,
here
there's
and there,
also
'cause it was
like
on
a,
Alameda, close by. To
what was the one that I just
university.
said? Dutch Brothers. There's a
Dutch
Dutch
Brothers.
Brothers coffee. I've never
or,
had
or
that.
Einstein Brothers. Well, that's more like a bagel place.
That's a bagels. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
actually
bagels
had
and
that in
pastries.
A&M. They had that
Oh,
in
really?
the building in A&M. It was fucking
Oh
awesome.
wow.
Because they have like bagel sandwiches. It's
Yeah.
fucking good.
Well, I mean, and I honestly I can't rank coffee places because I've only ever really had Dunkin' and Starbucks. But I'm actually feeling like a little different about Dunkin' Donuts right now for a specific reason.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, why?
So this lady had this lady came out, and I came across her video before I saw stories about it. I came across her video on my TikTok feed, and I stopped because she was like talking at first, and then I was like, wait, why is she talking weird? And then I realized, oh, she's deaf, and then I was like, wait, is she talking? She's talking about Dunkin' Donuts. So this lady went to her local Dunkin' Donuts. She's an Uber driver. She went in and she said, it's hard because I know deaf people, like the deaf community, I guess I should say, like had a hard time during the pandemic with masks and stuff like that, because they have to read lips. So this woman is deaf. She, how like when they speak, they have like, how it sounds different.
Oh yeah.
When they're deaf.
Yeah.
Well, she can speak actually pretty well.
Okay.
For a deaf person.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I thought it's difficult because like part of your speech is being able to hear yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes it hard. Like if you're talking and you can't hear yourself, So she walks in, just knows already what she wants to order. She actually is getting ready. She's doing Uber at the moment, right? So she's like getting ready to go on a pickup. So she's needing an order and stuff, right? So she puts her mask down, talks, and then puts her mask back up. And don't forget there's like a plexiglass. You know how the people have been putting that like in businesses and stuff? Well, she's trying to tell the employee, like, I'm deaf, like I can't hear you, I need you to take your mask off. And the employee just kept on and said that the employee like kind of got rude and then called the manager over, and the manager actually asked her to leave. Like she was refused service basically because she was deaf.
So okay, this has gone around, right? So what's going on?
Yeah, so it's already made like big news, but I'm telling you, I saw her TikTok video when it only had like 1,000 something likes.
Oh wow! So now it's.
I saw it, and then now I saw it on Facebook today.
Wow!
Yeah.
Why that's trash, Duncan? Why would you do that?
That's terrible. And can you want
like?
to
I mean, I know it's on the.
I know it's on the.
Yeah, because I know it's on the people, but
yeah.
At the same time, that's people. It represents your company, regardless. So you can't really say that.
Yeah,
you know?
It looks really bad.
Wow, and they haven't responded?
No, they haven't responded to anything. Like they're being total like douchers and like not.
Does Duncan know how big TikTok is and the big influence TikTok has yet?
See,
because they're gonna find out.
Babe, you should see the amount of every comment on the TikTok video is tagging Duncan.
Wow.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, they haven't said anything because they're trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Yeah. So this poor lady, like I literally watched her. She's crying. She's like, I've never felt like so. And she said she's older. She has children. Like she said, I've never been refused service before. Man. Because they refuse to bring their mask down, and she's even telling them like, I need to read your lips, and they just keep on with we can't. She didn't even know what they were saying. Damn. Like.
Yeah, well, say what you want about TikTok, about the dancer videos and blah blah blah, but at least shit like that can go viral quick and get some. I mean, it's little hopefully. Justice, it's mini justice, but it's it restore faith in humanity. Meanwhile, there's people that can't even fucking eat, can't even fucking afford to drink their fancy fucking Dunkin' Donuts or dip the donuts in the fancy coffee and all that. But yeah, let's help this lady. Good job.
Yeah. So I just, I want to kind of follow up with that too. Hopefully somebody will follow up with it. I actually followed her on TikTok, so I'm sure if there's like any update, if Duncan reaches out to her, or because that's what she said. She was like, I want an apology. She was like, this is unacceptable. Like something needs to change. Like, and then that's when she even said too that the deaf community has had such a hard time during this pandemic. Like I can't even.
Yeah,
imagine.
That's why I've seen videos of them coming out with clear masks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, those fog up too and stuff. So it's just tough in general to have a disability. So man, least you can do is not be a douche.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Please, jeez.
Ah, that's terrible.
Yeah. I feel like I'm talking a lot.
Have you ever had McDonald's coffee? Do you like McDonald's coffee?
I've tried McDonald's coffee before, but one time I got it and I asked them for sugar-free vanilla creamer, and I said no. I said no sugar and sugar-free vanilla creamer, and they looked at me like if I fucking said, "Can you piss in my coffee?"
They're like, "This ain't Starbucks."
Yeah, I was like, "What?" Like,
all right, so that's a no. That's
yeah,
a no
so
for McDonald's
I'd rather
coffee.
not.
Because they try to advertise it all the
Maybe
time.
like their
it's the
frappe
shit,
or something.
What's the frappe? Okay, what
like
is the
frappe? Caramel frappe?
Is that the hot one or the cold one?
That's the cold one with the whipped cream. And the whipped cream.
Is
and
when they have the Shamrock Shake? Is that a
That's
coffee
only
or is it just a shake?
No, it's just like it's a Shamrock Shake.
I was gonna tell you. There's a new like alcohol seltzer drink. It's called like Sparkling Unicorn or something.
What?
I don't know if you've heard of it.
Does it sparkle?
Look it up. It's like unicorn drink something.
I'll look it up. Let's see.
Yeah, because I saw it at the store the other day. Because I know you like White Claws, but man, that shit gives me heartburn.
I know.
It's like that seltzer. Yeah, it's like yeah. I know people love White Claw, but like, dude, you know you're drinking like nothing but chemicals, right? You know how they make that 0 calorie and tastes like okay, because you're drinking chemicals.
Is it called Polar?
Might as well drink Clorox with alcohol.
What is that?
I mean, don't do that. I'm not recommending that.
Yeah, no. Unicorn Kisses? Is that what you're talking about? Polar? Bipolar?
I don't know.
That's all that's coming up.
It's like just Sparkle or something. Sparkle Seltzer. Look up Sparkle Seltzer.
Okay. I'm okay on that. Let me see here.
Only Daisy Cottage cheese would do. We gotta have an episode about all these fucking cashy commercials.
All
Old
these
El Paso standard stuff.
Yeah, literally.
So Daisy Cottage cheese and Old El Paso
and Applebee's.
And Applebee's. We want some you want to get we want an ad deal.
Yeah,
so,
we fancy like Applebee's.
Oh God, no, never mind. Cancel Applebee's. You know I used to work at Applebee's. Everything's frozen, by the way. Everything is frozen.
Oh my God.
You go to Applebee's.
Yes, like
you might as well go to the freezer section at HEB, get a couple banquet meals. There's your Applebee's.
Oh my God. Literally, you know what? If you're trashing the Applebee's, I'm going to trash the Jason's Deli, because everybody who thinks, because we're known for our soup, right? And everybody comes up to me, what's in the potato soup? I'll be like, to be honest with you, I have no fucking idea.
Oh my God.
Yeah, literally. And then I literally have to tell them, like, we don't prepare the soup. It actually comes in a bag frozen. So that's not, no. It's good as fuck though, but.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Nothing was raw. Even the freaking what was the big thing? That cheese plate, or it was like God.
Was the cheese on the burger like sliced cheese?
Yeah.
Packaged?
No, I'm talking about the noodles. The freaking with the chicken. And the freaking noodles. And
the spiral noodles?
It was like Alfredo. Yeah, it was like a chicken Alfredo dish.
Y'all
that literally came, like, even the chicken strips were like in the bag, the frozen bag. So it was just like literally, it was like a to-go meal. You know, you just heat it up, put it on a plate. There's your
was the Hungry Man
$15.
meal. The Hungry Man meal.
Oh shit. Trying to think what was my favorite thing when I had there. The quesadilla burger was pretty good. Because the burgers were fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that one time when we first got together and I went to Applebee's with you and your friends?
I mean, my friends. When was that?
Ooh, your roommates. Remember we went to Applebee's?
No.
Yes, we did. Because it's the only every time I've ever
We're in the
ate at
booth,
Applebee's.
right?
Yeah.
We're all in a booth?
Yeah.
In that circle booth in
Yeah.
the corner? I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Good
That's
times.
the only time I ever went to Applebee's ever in my life.
No, we went back there together once.
No.
Yeah, we did.
No.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Who was it? Who was it?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I have memories of. I don't think I've ever. Just cut this out.
Why? Why would you cut this out? Because you're embarrassed? What?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I might have been there. My ex.
Okay.
You don't want to cut this out. You're getting it.
Well, okay, really? Like I didn't just get enough. Like I didn't just get humiliated.
Like it's
on my own
Applebee's. It's not like I
podcast?
went to fucking Petito. You know, it's not like I went to a restaurant and
It's not
paid.
like I
I'm
went
pretty
to
sure every fucking
Fogo
buddy,
de
every
Chao.
couple, like when you're a broke college student, that's all you go is Applebee's.
Did you ever go to Fogo de Chao?
No.
Oh yeah, your brother said that it would be a good idea, and then he probably realized, oh, I'll probably have to spend my life savings when we go.
He's
It's
like,
like
yeah,
$90 for a salad.
I don't love you that much.
Oh god, it's hilarious.
Oh my.
You want to know what else is hilarious? Have you been seeing all the memes about the people from the Met Gala and their outfits?
Oh yeah, like
Like
what's her name?
fucking Lil Nas X is a transformer,
Oh my god, that was pretty awesome.
and the Kim Kardashian.
He looks like,
and
oh
the
god, what's that guy's
Mentors.
name from Power Rangers? If anyone's listening to this Power Ranger fan, they know who I'm talking about.
Yes, that's the one I saw.
dragon dude.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Not a transformer. Yeah.
He's like a mix between that and C-3PO.
Yeah, and Kim K with the. Did you know that she went as
She
a
was a-
Dementor to the show, and then she went as a superhero to Justin Bieber's after party that he had? She literally she took the cover part.
She
of her
literally
face and
was
just
an
put a
unlocked
mask.
character.
Yeah.
She wasn't a mentor. She was just an unlocked character. And then after
Well, I saw one. It was like, what was the worst thing about
bonus
the Met
character.
Gala? Is the Dementors.
or AOC, who's that like this who's surrounded by millionaires with millions of dollars and is wearing his gown that says tax the rich, a designer gown that says tax the rich.
Do you know how much
Like,
a
what the
ticket
fuck?
is for the Met Gala?
That's like a freaking wait, what?
How much an admission ticket for the Met Gala is?
How
Do you know
much?
how much it is?
How much?
I'd like for you to take a guess.
$1,000.
Oh, $30,000 for a ticket.
Tax the rich, folks. This is what they do. They want to go in there, spend $30,000 just to show the paparazzi a fucking robot baby, and wear a freaking Captain Crunch cape.
He did look like I mean, who was it that dressed like
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, he dressed like the Captain Crunch.
He
bowl.
dressed like a damn bowl of cereal. $30,000, folks. This is what we. Meanwhile, we're over here eating candy. It costs $1.
Yeah.
This is our splurging.
Yeah.
And some $1 for a 12-pack. Does it have cancer? Maybe. But it's what we get over here in the bottom of the slums. Anyway.
Oh man.
How we doing on time?
I don't know.
Oh, there we are. 26 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, who knows by the time I edit out. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I just wanted to do basically, you know, we joked around in the beginning, but we really been wanting to come back and do another episode. It's been a while,
Yeah.
so if anyone, I doubt
we
anybody
decided
stuck around this
audio
long.
is better than nothing.
Yeah, but
You know.
I mean, we've done so many stops and goes, and yeah, we're not gonna make promises anymore. We're just gonna do the damn thing. Because
Yeah.
every time we say we're gonna do something happens, and you know how life
Yeah,
is,
it's
people.
crazy.
Yeah, so we just wanted to do this is kind of like a bridge to kind of hopefully get back on track with everything. But it's been a
Yeah.
tough year, and we know it was going to be a tough year, especially after unfortunately things that happen. And
Yeah.
I felt like today was a good day. I just wanted to get through
Mhm.
some tough dates that came by. My mother's birthday. 9 months without her. For Mother's Day without her. My first birthday without her. Next month is the anniversary of her death. These are a lot of tough things that it's hard to just be myself day to day.
Yeah.
But this is going to help, and this is going to be the bridge to, like I said, we could sit here and talk about all that bad stuff, or we could just have fun. So
Yeah.
this is going to be the bridge episode for
choose
us
to
to have
have
fun.
fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, baby.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, see, we don't have a camera. Maybe next time we'll have a
Yeah.
camera. They'll have the camera back, but
Yeah.
you can see what I just did. Well, what do you think?
I think that this has been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Well, thank you for listening, especially if you're listening for this long and you're still here, and then especially if
yeah.
you're one. Like I said, I doubt anyone's gonna stick around, but if you are, then you just that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So why not subscribe to the cheapest Patreon in the game? That's right. So we're gonna be relaunching our Patreon next week. Cheapest Patreon in the game. We got a $1 tier,
Truly
we got a
is.
$3 tier, and we got a $6 tier. I don't think we would ever need to go higher than that, because I'm not gonna sit there and say like, oh, I'm gonna give you extra content, because that's the thing. We're gonna give extra content. We're gonna give extra Patreon episode. Even one of the tiers you'll be able to actually the $3 tier after 3 months you'll be able to get a sticker, and after this $6 tier after 3 months you'll be able to get a mug.
Hell yeah.
A mug with a CayVin Universe mug with this
Hell
mug
yeah.
on it.
with
this
mug. Our mugs.
So yeah, truly cheapest Patreon again. Like I said, we're not gonna be. I've seen some Patreon where people are charging $50 for a tier. It's like that's just greed. Like that's just
true,
like you're not taking care of your peoples, man.
Mm-mm.
They for the ones that listen and the ones that I'm not gonna go into that spill, but you know how much that pisses me off. But anyway. So yeah, please subscribe to Patreon. If you don't want to do that, yeah, that's fine. Just like and subscribe, please, so we can continue to do this, continue to grow. So yeah, we're gonna stop yapping, and we'll see you next time. So, Kaylin, do you have anything else to say?
I don't think so. We will see you guys soon.
Yep. Peace
Hopefully.
and love. Bye-bye.
Bye.